Hello and welcome to the Pancratz family household, and today I'm excited to show you guys this Wolfbox jump starter and air compressor. I've done a few reviews on these. However, I was really drawn to this Wolfbox as it looks like it just has a lot of finishing touches to it. Just looks really finished. And the box, just in and of itself, is definitely the nicest looking box I've seen from one of these. I also like that it's completely waterproof. That's another thing. You kind of would think that all of these would be waterproof, and you'd be wrong. You kind of want them to be, as if you ever get stuck on the side of the road, which is kind of what this is for. You need to jump start your car to fill up the tires. You would certainly want that to be waterproof, but not all of them are. This one is, so I like that. In addition, this one I'm going to give to my wife. The people at Wolfpack, were kind enough to give this to me, and I am now going to, in turn, give it to my wife, as it's one of the safest ones that I've seen, if not the safest one. And, ooh, nice carrying case here. Very attractive looking here with the orange and black. Very, very nice. But yeah, it has protections from when it gets too hot and when it gets too cold, both of which are important when you're talking lithium batteries. With lithium batteries, obviously, you really don't want them getting too hot. So this one will shut down. It has a battery management system on board, which is what you see in like larger, for RVs and boats, lithium batteries. So I like that this one, being smaller, has a battery management system on board with it as well. So just opening this up here, I'm seeing a bunch of different fill nipples here. For basketballs and things like that. Seeing the jumper cables, pretty much. Ooh, no, these are actually going to be considerably nicer than a lot of the other ones I've seen. A little stiffer, for sure. They feel a little less plasticky. They are still plastic, but less plasticky. This looks pretty much the same as everything I've seen. This is for, plugging into the pack. And here's our manual. We don't need that. We'll never look at that again. But this is a 3,000 amp hour, 160 PSI air compressor. So obviously very substantial jump starting battery, and also a very high pressure PSI for filling up your tires. Look at that. That's a beauty. I mean, that is a real beauty. Look at that. Very impressed just with that fit and finish alone is, wow. Easily the nicest looking one I've seen, with this being real high gloss. Let's see if there's any charge. Just see if we can get the LED screen to turn on. Sure enough. Yeah, big LED screen here. So, if you need glasses or something, this is going to be a big plus. Because you won't miss what's on the screen. That's definitely a huge plus. You can see this all on camera, right? Yes. But yeah, just a beauty of a screen there. Real sort of high definition LED. So yeah, it looks really nice. On the top there, you'll be able to switch between different inflating modes. So right now it's connected to car, so it's going to inflate faster, of course. And you can put that down all the way to like a little basketball icon. And then, that's going to be for pumping up small sports balls and things like that. The idea is, if you're putting way too much air too quickly, you just pop the ball. So you don't want to be doing that. But yeah, the other thing it has here is a pretty nice high-end flashlight. So let's see, is this, oh yeah, sure enough. There we go. Just a little button right here to turn that on. Very cool. You can adjust your PSI, pounds per square inch, or I think you can switch that to bar as well. If you're watching this from America, you probably have no idea what bar is. but it's basically what the rest of the world measures PSI. Since we have pounds per square inch, you know, if they don't have the pound system, they're not going to be working off that. So then you have bar. So about 300 bar is equivalent to about 4,300 PSI. Not that that's really relevant, but anyway. So we'll just turn this, little emergency strobe here. Oh, that's a slower, it's like a little SOS. Look at that. How cool. That's neat. A little like Morse code. Very cool. Again, fit and finish wise, easily nicest jump starter I've seen. I like again that this is all waterproofed here. These just aren't hanging out, and you know, so I love that that's all waterproof. It just seems to be a really safe, contained, really nicely finished machine here. And I'm really glad I own it. I'm happy to give it to my wife. She probably won't care until she actually needs to use it, of course. But yeah, just a beauty of a machine. I am really liking it. Of course, you can also charge devices, and you know, you can just bring this open. Again, I like that these aren't just open to the elements. You know, there is a rubber stopper here, so you're going to be good to go. So that's definitely a huge plus. I like that waterproofing ability, as again, most of these are not waterproofed. So yeah, just kind of, yeah, wonderful machine here. Really excited. 3,000 amps, more than you need to start your car like 5, 6, 7 times. So way more power than you'll ever need to jumpstart your car or for the tires. You know, I did a 150 PSI compressor just the other day. I reviewed one, and it inflated, I think it was like 15 PSI in about like 10 to 15 seconds. So these things inflate quickly, and it really hardly even touches the battery. So yeah, tire inflation wise, these things go really, really quick. Much better even than the ones you plug into a cigarette lighter and run those. Those don't charge up or, you know, fill up your tires anywhere near as fast as this guy will. So again, amazing unit, like gorgeous looking and big, very clear LED screen here. Really, really cool looking, very sharp looking packaging here for the Wolfbox. Very cool brand name, and yeah, it just shows all throughout. You know, I like that there's branding on the side there and the front. Just a really cool looking piece of kit, honestly. And that's kind of what we're all looking for. Everything around here I would just highly recommend to you guys. So if you're on the fence, just put it in your cart and go. It is really, if you've been looking at these for a while, just to have in your car, this is the safe one. This is the one you want to get. It's not going to get too hot in there. It's cause a fire. And then also, likewise, if you want to charge it, it's smart enough not to be charged in freezing temperatures. Any lithium battery like this, you never want to charge in freezing temperatures. You can actually use it just fine. Like if you need to jumpstart your car and it was freezing, that's fine. You just don't want to be charging it in freezing temperatures, as you'll wreck the battery for sure. But this again has that battery management system on board, so it's going to tell you that what you're trying to do isn't working. So again, I like that. I think it's perfect for my wife. She doesn't know all that stuff, doesn't need to know all that stuff, and this will just sort of tell you what to do. So very, very cool. Love it. And thanks again, guys. I appreciate you watching. Thanks again to the guys at Wolfbox. Very cool piece of kit here. And we'll see you on the next video.